All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. So welcome to the system solution roadmap, right? So, you need to change how you view problems, right? Whether it's everyday problems or problems in your business or problems in your job, wherever there is a problem, I think that you can leverage this specific system solution roadmap to solve that problem, whether you're solving it for yourself, automating it with software and people, or delegating it to a specific person, right? So most people, they see a problem and they scramble to find a quick fix, a one-time solution. This is great for speed, but it's not great for systems, right? It's okay to do this for the first, 1 to 3 times and, confirm what you're doing actually solves the problem. But then we really need to start building systems around it so that we can safely scale, right? So let's go over the system solution roadmap, right? Now, hopefully you guys can still see this. So this is it, right? System solution roadmap. It might look a little complex, but it'll be pretty easy once I break it down for you. All right. So let's say you're presented with an activity, right? Chunk down larger, like you want to chunk down larger activities into smaller ones, like whether it's an onboarding form or, let's say cleaning dishes, right? Right. And you want to you just want to break it down into smaller problems, right? Like the amount of plates you have to wash and really whatever, right? Now, this is how it works. Does it need to be done right now? No. Eliminate it as quickly as possible, right? Don't even waste your mental capacity, and really just be ruthless with whatever is in front of you that you genuinely don't need to be doing right now and you don't really need to be focused on, right? And you want to also ask yourself, what's the worst case scenario if I do not solve this current problem? If I do not put any energy towards this thing, if it's good and you don't need to worry about it, eliminate it. If not, and it's bad that you do need to start focusing on it and you do need to start working on it, then yeah, put some time and attention towards it. So if it does need to be done, does it need to be done right now? No, eliminate it, right? If yes, is it recurring? Is it a recurring problem? No. Can it be outsourced? Yes, get help, right? If it cannot be outsourced, create a time in your calendar, in your day, that you're going to spend and you're going to work on it, right? So let's go back to if it's a recurring problem. If it's recurring, yes, okay. Do you know how to solve it? Yes. Can it be simplified? No. Get help. If you don't know how to solve it, get help. When you get help, you want to learn from others who have solved it before. You can either hire a freelancer or you can hire somebody else like a virtual assistant to just hand the task off to. And when you do that, you want to remove as much complexity as possible, right? When you create a calendar slot, you want to really just focus on the top 3 things that are going to be moving the needle forward for you in your job or for your business that you're working on, right? Or for the business owner that you're working for. You want them to get their time back, to feel free from how much they have to do during the day. And so if you can go to any business owner and tell them that you're going to be able to free up their time and help them make more money while doing that, they're going to be ready and willing to hire you. And if you're doing this in your own business, you're going to have a lot more time freedom and location freedom where you aren't doing as much work. You're just focused on the bigger things, right? And again, this works with washing dishes, doing laundry, putting gas in your car, whatever it is. You can do all these different things by, hey, is it a recurring problem? Yes. Okay. Do you know how to solve it? Yes. Can it be simplified? Yes. Can it be automated? Yes. Okay. Create an automation. Buy a washing machine for your dishes, right? Order, like whether it's meal and you don't want to keep constantly cook meals, order a meal prep or order delivery, right? So with everything that's happening, can it be outsourced? No. Can it be outsourced? Yes. Okay. Get help. Hire a chef. Hire a cook. Hire delivery, right? Order delivery, whatever it is, right? So let's go back to if the problem can be simplified. Yes. Can it be automated? Yes. Create automations that increase or decrease the amount of time and effort it needs to solve the problem, right? So when you do this, when you automate something, you want to remove as much human error as possible, right? Test thoroughly with as many cases that come up to you, right? And you want to test constantly to make sure the automation works and it's efficient. right? You don't want to overstep the boundaries of just solely automating every single thing, because problems will happen and things will break, right? Now, can it be automated? No. If it cannot be automated, can it be delegated? If not, that's when you need to create time in your calendar, or the business owner you're working for needs to create a time in their calendar to actually do this specific task. So a really good example, is, let's say it's for content creation inside of your business, inside of a business owner that you're working for. Now, let's say it's video content. Okay, let's leverage this specific, board. Okay. Yes, it does need to be done. Yes, it does need to be done now in order for your business to get more attention and grow. Okay, it's recurring, obviously. Okay, do you know how to solve this problem? Yes, you do. You have content research, content writing, script writing. Right now, you have recording, then you have editing, then you have posting, right? So as you do this, what parts of that entire process can you outsource? Can you outsource content research? Yes. Can you outsource content scripting and writing? Yes. Can you outsource you recording the video? No. Maybe if you're doing it for another business, yes, you can outsource that and give it to the business owner. But if it's for your own business, you can't really outsource that, right? Because you're the face of that business. Now, can you outsource the editing? Yes. Can you outsource the posting? Yes. So you see how this works. I hope this is making sense to you guys, right? Next, if it can be delegated, do you have a standard procedure for delegating tasks or delegating jobs or delegating work, right? If not, create a standard operating procedure, right? Now, if you guys are asking where I got the system from, I got it from another program that I was a part of. I loved it and I wanted to create my own variation of it, right? So, no, create standard operating procedure. And when you create one, don't overthink it. Record yourself multiple times and constantly update the procedure, right, for doing that specific task. Now, could a 5-year-old follow it? Yes or no? If not, recreate it until a 5-year-old can follow it. Make it as easy as possible for anyone to understand and for anyone to follow, right? And now let's continue. So once you've done that, you have your standard procedure and you believe a 5-year-old could follow it. Now delegate it, right? Once you delegate it, sometimes it's beneficial to delegate it to someone who already understands kind of what they're going to need to be doing, right? They have some expertise in it, and maybe even, they already know how to do it. You're just showing them a more efficient way. Now, this is what we call batteries included. So if you're constantly hiring for a specific role, like appointment setting, sales reps, really virtual assistants, any role where you're constantly hiring people, you now need another process. So create a hiring process, create a hiring system that allows you to hire people quickly and, get them onboarded and going as quickly as you can in that specific role, right? Then one thing I learned from Alex Ramosi or his wife is hire slowly, fire quickly, right? And then what you want to do is just make that process more efficient. How can you quickly onboard someone efficiently to make sure they're the right person? And then if they are not the right person, what's going to show you that they're not the right person and then just let them go, right? Once you've delegated this task to somebody, was it successful? If not, that means you need to redo this part right here. Redo your standard procedure, remake it, and find the problem and fix it. Right now, let's say it was successful when you handed it off to somebody else. Okay, how can you simplify and increase efficiency? You see, it doesn't just end. You want to constantly simplify and increase efficiency no matter what system you built until you can no longer simplify it and you just need more numbers. You just need more people in that system to make it more efficient, right? And sometimes the reason you need to make things simple and more efficient is because it's likely too complicated, right? So you want to find ways to remove things, get as much feedback as possible, and then focus on increasing efficiency. So I hope this video made sense to you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. And yeah, if you're watching this, thank you guys. Have a good one.